I'm aiming towards the sky with my life. I'm reaching for the limit of my own destiny.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
We're gonna go through this door. That was my destiny that I was reaching for, and I achieved it right away. That's called instant gratification, people. That's what we aim for here. That's what my life has always been about.
So there is a music term called dissonance, and
Come here, puffball.
whenever you're playing a dissonance chord on the piano, it's when you're playing two chords that are right next to each other, or two notes that are right next to each other. So if there's like one piano key, you play the one right next to it, and that can either be like the black one next to it or the white one next to it, and it makes like a really nasty like sound, and they use it to create tension within you. And the only thing that'll relieve that tension is when one of the notes goes up or one of the notes goes down and the other stays in the same place. And that's what's called a harmony, is when there's a note that's separating.
What is your
the two.
point in this?
I was just going to say, this level,
Those things
music,
always get me.
This music that's on the level has a lot of dissonance, but it never ever has the relief note. It'll have like a really quick one, where it's a harmony instead of a dissonance, but it creates extreme tension this entire game.
Or this whole dungeon. Yeah.
And those are two notes that are right next to each other.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's what I'm saying, is it's a dissonance, so it creates tension within you, and music moves people. I mean, I don't care who you are. Music can be a really moving thing.
Moving
thing.
It's quite a moving thing, if you ask me.
There's a lot of techniques to create tension, or to create relief, or to create
happiness, sadness, anger.
Any of the emotions.
Music is emotion.
Yeah.
Really, I mean.
It really is. Well, and Jonathan and I were talking about the one song.
See how much better that Speed Beetle is? I mean, gosh.
It's the song where
so
he's
nice.
like, and in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
And we both really like the song because that guy was like straight up true passionate about
stupid,
it.
Dang it.
Like, in a lot of other songs.
And it's not like metaphorical. It's just like,
a lot of other songs.
I freaking tried and I failed.
Like a One Direction song, for instance, it'll be like, as I saw the sunset, I knew it was over. And it's supposed to be singing about like a girl left them and they knew that their relationship was over, but it's like using other things to explain their emotions. But that song is literally like, I tried so hard and got so far, but in
I think everyone knows that song.
It doesn't even matter. I mean, I especially am fond of the song because it's just like very raw lyrics. Like, he must have been devastated and just so angry.
That
when
was
he
a
wrote
really
the song.
big song.
Yeah.
Linkin Park was really big back then, wasn't it?
Oh
like,
yeah, it still
a few
is
years
kind
ago,
of big.
Not as big as they were, I don't think.
Yeah, it was like my 8th grade year, so like
99.
2012 and 2013,
Jeez,
Linkin
get
Park
out
got
of here.
really, really big.
I remember 2012.
Yeah.
I remember like it was 2
I remember
years ago.
Everybody.
2-3 years ago.
Everybody thought the world was gonna end. in
I did.
2012.
I mean, I totally believed the hype. Definitely.
Oh, and with that song, like, whenever a chord goes down, if it's like da-da, then it creates like a sadness feel, especially if it's the end of a phrase, and when he says, it doesn't even matter, and it goes down, it creates like that frustration in the song, and it's really, really cool how you
think
can
that
use...
they did? You think they did that on purpose?
Yeah.
You barnacle!
I mean, you sing how you feel, and your voice will most of the time naturally go to whatever notes, like, make the right passion, basically. And so, whenever it's the end of a phrase and the note goes da-da, if it goes down a step, or if it goes down, like, 2 steps, then it signifies, like, a frustration or sadness, kind of like an ending type of feel.
Really?
And, a lot of songs,
Are you a musical genius wizard?
I just know.
Are you Gandalf of music?
But I was
musical
leading,
Gandalf.
I was going to lead into a lot of pop music today uses the same type of techniques, not in the way that I was saying, but they use a lot of brainwashing techniques.
Brainwashing? What?
They do.
In music? No
Yeah.
way. In mass media? No way.
like
no way.
People like catchy things, and whenever something is catchy, it sticks in your head, and then it will always be within your memory. Like your brain will always be able to trace back to that memory.
Ooh, you see that pro skill?
So on most of the songs,
that was stupid. Dang it.
Most songs that are made nowadays are made of 4 chords, and the most common ones
they're all the same.
Yeah.
If you listen to anything on like the hip radio station,
like 92.5,
where they play the hip
Joplin,
music,
yeah.
you are listening to the same thing over and over again. For the most part.
But like songs nowadays will only use 3 to 4 chords.
Dang it!
Like,
I was scratching my nose, people. Don't hate on me.
Be careful, Jonathan. Like, the most common ones is when they play A minor, F, G, and C, and those are 4 chords that you can find in almost every song. In fact, there are guys that
oh my
talk
gosh,
about
are
it
you
a
kidding
lot.
me? This is starting to make my blood boil.
But whenever you like make those chords do the same
You
thing
guys hear how
over
mad
and
I am
over
right
again,
now?
and they're played in the same rhythm, then it gets stuck in your head because it's catchy and it's
Oh
easy.
my god.
There are only 4 chords for you to focus on.
I am punishing
You
our
need
audience right now.
You need to pick up your pace there,
I'm
Jonathan.
trying. I'm really trying, guys. I'm putting it all. I tried so hard.
You got so far.
But in the end, I couldn't get on the ledge.
Yeah, but that's why pop music today like gets stuck in people's heads so easily because it's the same 4
It's meant
like
to.
notes playing over and over and over again in the same rhythm in the same beat. Some of those songs, almost basically all pop songs, you can just replace the lyrics of one and put it in the other.
Yeah.
And like slow down the lyrics a teensy bit for it to fit into another song.
Big time.
But it's really easy to translate any of them into the other song because it's just they're really simple. They're really broken down. Music.
Oh my god, it's the freaking Gus Bellows.
Yay!
That's a cool item, guys. It's a cool item.
A lot of people.
It definitely doesn't blow.
A lot of people will be like, "Yeah, music back then is better." It legitimately is. Not just not because it necessarily.
Oh, the
sounds
classics are better than the old whippersnapper music. God dang it, all them whips and nays and whatnot.
If you ever try to play the notes and chords from older songs, they use a lot more chords in their songs, and a lot of the chords are things that are hard to play because they were basically made up by the artists themselves, especially the Beatles in particular and Paul McCartney songs. He uses a lot of notes that nobody had ever used because when he was playing on his guitar, he just held his fingers in different ways and
The
figured out a new
LSD,
chord.
it talked to him.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
it taught him that
he
stuff.
did some crazy things in his younger years.
If you asked the Beatles if drugs influenced their music, they would 100% say yes.
Oh yeah,
Because it did.
and I
How do you think they came up with all the new, stuff? Seriously.
Well, see, I'm not a fan of drugs. I think they mess you up.
Drink.
But I love the Beatles, and even though I don't agree with their drug use, they made some really incredible songs, and you know,
Crap.
maybe they were intended to take drugs so that they would be able to make the songs that they did that touched so many people and like.
There are so many people that love the Beatles
Yeah.
that don't love drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it doesn't matter. It's just what they made is what people like.
And they made great music. It's fantastic.
But I'm sure there are people out there that would love to have even if they've never done drugs, I bet they would love to smoke a joint with the Beatles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people like that. Even the most conservative old person, 50 years old, totally
I can
against
imagine my
everything.
dad doing it.
But then he got a chance to freaking light one up with the Beatles. I mean, come on. The Beatles came back from the dead for one day, and it was to smoke a doobie with you.
Oh my gosh.
Would you do it? If you had one chance to smoke a doobie with the Beatles, would ya?
Oh my gosh.
And most people would say yes. For
But
some reason. It's just the way it is.
Music is
and all they did was make music.
music is a crazy thing for sure.
And yet you can get so much your life can change so dramatically just by making good music.
Oh yeah.
That's all it takes.
Well, and not just by you making good music, but by like listening to other people's music. Like, I don't think artists realize just how much their music influences their fans and stuff. Especially like their hardcore fans, where it was life-changing. Because there are so many breakup songs and everything, but there are a few.
I'm so bummed that we broke up.
She left all of her stuff in my house, and it really
And then
sucks.
I broke it all and burned it.
Yeah, that's the whole What's Her Name song from Green Day. Tell me what's her name
I
has
hope
been.
that it gives you hell.
I mean, but those songs are so cool because a lot of them have such raw emotion written into it. And people, as I said, people like to connect with other people and they like to relate with each other. And especially with music, it's like when you find somebody who likes the same song as you, sometimes you can kind of tell if you would really get along with them because, I mean...
Oh, I like to do some connecting, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, if, like... let's use...
As long as there are some floppies involved, I will connect with anyone.
Let's use the Gives You
Via
Hell song,
floppy.
for example. If somebody loves the Gives You Hell song...
If you know how messed up what I just said was,
Yeah.
if you watched the previous few episodes and you knew what I was talking about when I said floppy, and then I just said that I love to connect via floppy, do you understand what I just said? I am insane, guys. So, just so everyone... Oh!
Wow.
He met his fate real quick.
Anyways, as I was saying, like,
Anyways.
if you love the Gives You Hell song from All American Rejects, like, you love it, and it explains, like, almost every day of your life, because you want to sing it to everybody, and somebody else feels the same about that song, you will probably get along with them really well.
If you listened to that song every day and it, like, embodied your life,
Yeah.
I would say you might want to just, like, get some help, maybe talk to someone.
You need to listen to some TED Talks about loving people and being
yourself.
a better person. Yeah,
Loving yourself.
loving yourself too.
And knowing that the world does not...
Revolve around you.
Yes, the world should not take away from how much you respect and love yourself, right?
You only get the amount of enjoyment that you bring to each day.
After that nice mercy killing of that innocent creature, I'm not sure how it was mercy, but it was, guys. Just don't worry about it. It was mercy.
We will see you
We're
next
gonna end this
time.
episode, and then we're gonna uncover this big sand pile and what lies in store.
What is underneath?
I couldn't even imagine. Now, go ahead and push A to blow, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't mind a nice A to blow. A to blow. Blowjob.
So they were like
Skyrim.
They were
or
like,
other Bethesda
it'll take
games.
you like an hour to cross the map without doing anything, but it's probably going to take you 4 hours to cross the entire map because you're going to have so much stuff to do. There might be a tree with something.
No, Bowser has hair. He has
Oh
really
yeah,
nice
like a little sprout of
red hair, yeah. Reminds me of Ganondorf's hair.
like Bowser sitting at the dining room table with papers spread out all over, like running his hand through his hair, like oh.
How am I gonna keep up with all these bills? Damn it.